The Abraham series. Story number 2. Abram and Sarai deceive Pharaoh. Taken from Genesis chapter 12, verses 10 through 20. In the previous narrative, Abram obeyed God's call and by faith went to the land of Canaan. The promises of God in that account formed the basis for what is called the Abrahamic covenant. A covenant is a binding agreement between two or more parties. If words like if and then are used, it's a conditional covenant. Certain requirements had to be met to make the agreement legal and enforceable. However, God's covenant with Abram used I will and I shall language. It was an unconditional covenant between the Lord and Abram and Abram's descendants. The agreement involved 3 specific things: a specific land, the land of Canaan, and a specific seed. It is interesting to note that God said seed and not seeds. And last of all, a specific blessing, which God said would be a source of blessing to every people group on the earth. In the previous narrative, Abram was moving south through the land of Canaan. We now find out one of the reasons why, and that is where this story begins. Now there was a famine in the land of Canaan, so Abram went down to live in Egypt, because the famine was so severe. Just as he was about to enter Egypt, Abram said to his wife Sarai, "I know that you are a beautiful woman, so when the Egyptians see you, they will say, 'This is his wife,' and the Egyptians will kill me, but let you live. So I'm begging you, please, tell them you're my sister, so that things will go well for me, and my life will be spared, for your sake." And that's what happened. When Abram entered Egypt, the Egyptians did see that Sarai was very beautiful, and some of Pharaoh's officers saw her and praised her to Pharaoh. And Sarai was taken into Pharaoh's house. And Pharaoh treated Abram well because of Sarai. Pharaoh gave Abram sheep and oxen, male and female donkeys, male and female servants, and camels. But the Lord struck Pharaoh and his entire household with great plagues because of Sarai, Abram's wife. So Pharaoh sent for Abram and said to him, "What have you done to me? Why didn't you tell me Sarai was your wife? Why did you say, 'She's my sister,' so that I took her to be my wife? Now, here is your wife. Take her, and get out." And Pharaoh gave strict orders concerning Abram. And Pharaoh sent Abram away, along with Sarai and everything he owned. The Abraham series. Story number 2. Abram and Sarai deceive Pharaoh. Taken from Genesis chapter 12, verses 10 through 20.